This week's Parsha we learn about as the Jewish people were enslaved in Egypt. They were searching for messages of hope and redemption, and God communicates exactly those messages to Moshe and deliver them to the Jewish people. He says, I will take you out of Egypt, save you from the bondage, redeem you from the slavery, and take you from me as a people and bring you to the promised land. And when he talks about bringing the Jewish people to the promised land, he says this interesting expression. He says, "V'nasati osa lachem morasha." I will give you the land of Israel as a morasha. Now, what is a morasha? It's loosely translated into English as a heritage. And what exactly does this idea of a heritage and a morasha mean? There's one other place in the Torah which we refer to something as a morasha, and that is the actual Torah itself. Torah tziva lanu Moshe morasha kihilas Yaakov. The Torah that we received is a morasha, as a heritage. So what's the idea behind this? Rabbi Shamshon Raphael Hirsch has this beautiful insight, and he says the following idea. He says, when someone inherits something, it's a Yerusha, a person that inherits something from a parent can do whatever they want with the inheritance. They want to go ahead and spend it on something meaningful, fine. They want to go ahead and go to Las Vegas with it, gamble it away, it's their choice. But when somebody receives a morasha, a heritage, they are compelled to go ahead and treat it with the same sanctity with which they received it, and the same sanctity which their ancestors went ahead and dealt with it. They don't have a choice to go ahead and just do with it whatever they want. They must go ahead and treat it with the same dignity and respect which they received it. And when it's their turn to pass it down to their children, so too they have to go ahead and make sure that their children will go ahead and treat it in the same pristine condition in which they received it. And that is the idea of the Torah, that we receive the Torah from not only from our parents and grandparents, but tracing it back to our ancestors all the way back. At Sinai, the Torah is a pristine gift that we were given, and we have a sacred duty to pass it down to our future generations in the same exalted manner in which we received it. Same thing that we learn in this week's Parsha with the land of Israel. The land of Israel is a gift to the Jewish people that we received from our ancestors. God promised it all the way back to the times of Abraham, and we go ahead and we have a sacred duty to treat it with respect and dignity and make sure it's passed down to our descendants in the same dignified manner. Folks, in our lives there are so many different competing values and so many different things that come into our lives. Let's take a moment to pause and reflect what the true morashas are in our life, what the true moments that we have that we can go ahead and make sure that they're not diluted, and make sure that we pass them down to our future descendants in the same pristine manner which they were given to us. Have a wonderful Shabbos.